Hey Libra, thanks for jumping onto the channel today. I'm going to be doing a reading from a new series I've started, which is what your spirit guides want you to know. It's a little bit different to what I normally do, which is a lot of your 3D stuff, but I was guided by spirit to put this series out, and this is very much a healing reading and a 5D, and what I mean by that is a sort of, you know, on an energetic level. So hopefully you get some clarity and guidance from this reading today. Let's have a look what spirit or your guides want you to know at this time. Okay, I am the Emerald Goddess. Crimson Angel, healing. This is very similar to the, I think it was the Virgo one. Nonetheless, the cards are the same, but the message is different for this one. So what I'm seeing for this one, Libra, is there's a real getting in touch with your physical body here. Some of you may be in a real rapid body transformation. So you might be experiencing quite rapid weight loss or loss of fluid that you were possibly carrying within the body. And the reason that, you know, we think that we plan things, and we do, I guess. We make conscious decisions to create our experience. But it's once we make these decisions which are in alignment with our highest good and with our self-love, which is obviously in this case health and vitality, when you're shedding away that excess weight or fluid, you're actually shedding away DNA, because any kind of experience that you go through, it stores in the body on some level. So any kind of emotional experience we encounter stores in the physical body. So generally when we have put on weight, it is because we're creating a layer or a protection blanket around us. And with the Crimson Angel here, what I'm seeing is that in the past you may have been retaining fluid or weight because you were protecting yourself from being open and being vulnerable and intimacy. So again, if you're cross-watching the, I think it's Virgo video, maybe dealing with a Virgo, I don't know why I came through. Very sort of similar message, but different kind of, or very different kind of perspective to it. So this is, now as you're tapping into that energy, your sacral energy, and healing that, which is your vulnerability, your sexual, your intimacy, all that, you know, sexual energy there. Once you're starting to heal that, you will find that the weight or that blanket that was there to protect you starts to come off. Now, this can be in the physical body. This is wanting to come out. I am Angel of Manifestation. And what I'm seeing with that is we're manifesting, like I said, every experience we encounter, it manifests some way or another. And so if we're afraid to open up and be vulnerable, we create this blanket, which you guys are starting to shed. And if you haven't, this is what I see. For those of you where it's not a retention of weight or fluid, what I see is that you may need to shed away any clutter in your home, any kind of barricades around windows. So what I mean by that is if you've got heaps of things like stacked up in front of your windows or around your doors, you need to remove them. And you need to be letting in natural light is what the message that I've got for you, okay? So all those sort of barricades, blockages, anything that's stopping you from letting anyone in, letting the world in, letting the light in, letting the sun in, which is sacral energy, need to be removed, okay? So you may have found yourself through this time wanting to just sort of do like a spring cleaning or cluttering out. And the thing is, when we clutter, even with material goods and stuff like that, you form little energy pockets where things get stuck. So those things need to, open and free space is the best way to live because it allows energy to flow freely. Okay, that would be enough with the angels, I think. Let's have a look here. All right, what is it that Libra has been holding on to here that they need to clear away. Spirit, can you please clarify Crimson Angel for me? It's time to be free. That's free of any baggage, free of any clutter, free of anything that's blocking your blessings from coming in. How can you manifest your blessings when you're holding on to all that low vibrational stuff, when you've created barricades and barriers between you and others, you and your freedom, you and the light? You know, you can't bring in your abundance that way. So we have, yeah, emotional withdrawal. So I feel like, again, there's this real protection energy around you guys where nothing's coming in and nothing's coming out. Look, emotional withdrawal, it's not, look, there are times where you need to pull your emotions out of things. There are times where you don't want to invest in something emotionally, and that's okay. But on top of this Crimson Angel card, what it's telling me is that you've withdrawn from allowing anything into your experience. So this is something that has to be transmuted. And the other thing is, you can't manifest properly without your heart chakra in balance, because your emotions need to be in balance to be able to attract as well. We have third eye chakra. Some more clarification. Yeah. Maybe some abandonment stuff for some of you here as well. And this is why you're protecting yourself. So, you know, work through it. You know, we have to, you know, take the time that you need to be able to heal this stuff and to transmute it, because this is where emotional withdrawal can serve us and where it can't, because sometimes we need to pull our heart out of situations to be able to move on if we're in an abusive or toxic situation with whatever. But sometimes emotional withdrawal is not good, because what happens is, if we're in the times of when we have pulled out of something and we're healing, we can switch off our own emotions. And when we do that, it starts to manifest in the physical body. So this is where the message is: take your time with your healing. Make sure you face any pain and don't bury it, Libra. You guys are an air sign, so you guys are very good at switching off emotionally. It's one of your skills. Sometimes logic and reason is needed, and we need to rationalize certain situations, and that's where it can save you, because you can make a head over heart decision if you need to. But then there are times where we need to process our emotions and face them and allow them to heal, so they don't store up in the body. Some of you may have even had like high, I don't know anything about this, but high liver count or high markers with liver or something like that. Just storing, okay? So heal whatever you haven't healed, so that you can release it and travel lighter. We have solitude, and then prosperity begins. So yeah, it's really important for you to go within. Really important for you to face any pain that you may have been burying. You know, it's okay to cry. I guess this is a message that comes through, because once you let that go, you're able to, again, live freer and travel lighter. It's through your journey. And nothing can grow until you let the light in. So for some of you, literally remove whatever's blocking those windows. Alright guys, I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'll be doing these videos in a pretty consistent role. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. If you have already, I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Have an amazing whatever time of the day it is. Namaste.